We have
Okay.
100.
So we can start now, sir. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. So, hi everyone, how are you feeling? I hope all of you are excited for this event. Like, we are at the conclusion, and probably this is the time that you all might have been waiting for the past 36 hours. There are a lot of hectic schedule. There were mentoring sessions, there was Code Chef R, there were first evaluation, second evaluation. You have been interacting with the team, resolving queries, submitting on Devfolio, a lot of things, right? So everything sums up and like comes to a conclusion and along with the results, and hopefully everyone is excited. You are excited, we ourselves are very excited. Like the past two nights, I will not say mine, but my teammates have played a very important part. They have they haven't slept for past two nights, segregating entries, resolving your queries, checking out the submissions on Devfolio. So it was a lot of uh, like hectic schedule, I would say, and like a pretty well managed and well organized things how they have put up into, and without making any further things, further problems. So this is something that we all have been waiting for, and without taking much time, I'll just start with the things, like how the things began, what was the hackathon all about, why we conducted, and a brief about the things. Then we'll comment on to the results, right? So everywhere we just to create a bit of suspense. So before that suspense, let's go through what we have all been doing for the past 36 hours, and let's just get some reminders, then we'll finally come on to the results. So, as you all know, that this hackathon has been conducted by Developer Student Clubs DSC NIT Jalandhar, and along with that, the team that was conducting, they all are in front of you. Uh, it was all their sheer hard work, I would say, that this event came to a particular good end. So we had around 900 plus applicants for this hackathon. That is really very huge, and the applicants were from all over the world. We had teams from even Oxford University. We had teams from National University of Singapore. We have teams from Australia. We have teams from all over India. Like you talk about any college from east, south, west, north, all top tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 colleges. We had a mix of teams. So there were the community of hackers was 750. Like it's a great community. Now after this event, like this is not the end, but after that also that Discord channel will be there for you. You can ask your queries. You can just take it as a community, as a learning. What I stressed on the very first day, this hackathon is all about learning. So the basic objective that we wanted to fulfill is hopefully fulfilled. More than 600 plus eligible hackers were there. Total teams that registered on Devfolio were around 150. There were a lot of mentoring sessions. We had evaluation 1, evaluation 2. We had very great mentors who will be working at some of the very big companies and who have achieved something in their era. So we had more than 95 teams who were mentored. It was also a very big task evaluating the teams, taking their presentations, and just giving them remarks, helping them. So it was a lot of things. Next, there were more than 75 plus eligible submissions. Now you can see they have also mentioned the teams were from 7 plus countries, and in just 36 hours we were able to complete everything. We saw a lot of good products. Like I was also there in some of the teams in the when we were mentoring. So I also got a chance to see some of the very brilliant ideas like people came up with, and how they were presenting. That mattered the most. Like the teams were from some of the teams were from first year also, some of the teams were from second year, third year. So the thing that we saw in them was enthusiasm, like how brilliantly they worked, even if they were not aware of the technology, but they just tried upon the things, and finally they reached at some point so that their idea was presentable. So that I would say is really commendable, and there's a huge round of applause for all of you who tried for the very first time. Like if this HackMoL was the first hackathon of your life, so first of all, a big round of applause for those. If this was your first hackathon, and you'll have an opportunity of many more hackathons ahead. So this was just a kickstart for you, and for those who have been already participating, it's just a kind of an event that would give you some give that have given you a good opportunity to present your projects, present your things, and improve upon your limitations, right? Next. So let's talk about our sponsors. We had some pretty good sponsors without whom this hackathon would not have been possible. So there were, as you all know, Devfolio, like this is the brand you all might be aware of because you have to make your submissions on Devfolio. So this was our platform partner. We had Hackathons International. Like the judges were from Hackathon International. Give my certificate, you'll come to know this is our certification partner. Next, there are a lot of other partners also. CodeChef R you might have been a part of. Like some of you might have been a winner of CodeChef R's, or you'll be receiving goodies from CodeChef also. There are a lot of other sponsors: Geeks for Geeks, Coding Blocks, Merge Intern, Interview Cake, and Coding Ninjas. So they have played their part, and they have provided us with some of the things that we can give you as prizes, or like that will play a part in this hackathon, and without them this would not have been possible. Next, there are some special track prizes on these. Like some of the teams have built their products on Tezos, Potis, Matic, and Evora. So these are certain platforms that provide their own SDKs, own APIs, own frameworks, so that you can implement into your projects in a very simpler way. So we have seen some of the projects which use these, and if you qualify for the prize in these tracks, probably you will get the prize from these sponsors particularly. So let's talk about the organizers. They have this whole thing was not would not have been possible without them. I introduced them in the very beginning session, like some of you might have missed. But yet again, this, like, I have played a very minimal part. This was not my, like, I was not the main organizer. It's written here lead organizer, but the major thing that was done by this team of four: Harsh, Lakshay, Pavan, and Pradyuman. Like they have been the most, they have played the most crucial part. They have, from very starting of this hackathon to the last, this coming to the closing ceremony, everything has been managed very well, very beautifully by them, I would say. Uh, Talking to you, resolving your queries, talking to mentors, guiding them if any problem is there, helping you on Discord. So everything, like stuff from very scratch to the very end, they have played a major part. Like my role was not that much. It is written here lead organizer, it's a misnomer, but they all have been the lead organizers for this hackathon. Moving upon to the mentors. So mentors have also played a very great part. So when we talk about the evaluation, like helping us in shortlisting some of the teams in this hackathon, and like guiding you people on your projects, what all new features you can add into your products, or what all things you need to improve upon. So they have played, and they have given their inputs with which your products have been a bit like I would say renovated or improvised, and you have come to give the products that are a bit more improved than what you have initially thought of. Maybe it can be in the form of any new feature, it can be in the form of any new addition or something. So their inputs have been very valuable. So just I'll just give a brief about all of them. If they are there, I would also request them, if anybody of them would like to just share their experience, how it has been by talking to mentors and talking to the teams, and how has been their experience. So we have Kushal. We have Kushal, he's an incoming software engineer at Microsoft. We have Prabhat. He'll be an incoming software at Amazon. Rasam, an incoming software engineer at Optum. UHG, we have Abhinav, he's an incoming SD at Lowe's. Next, we have some other mentors. We have Manpreet, he's an incoming SD at Amazon. We have Karamveer, he's an incoming data scientist at Sprinkler. We have Rakesh, he's an incoming SD at Optum UHG once again. Apart from that, we had some other experts in some other fields, like Kunal was there from web team, Amardeep was there from cloud team, Aditya Manchanda is an incoming SD intern at Standard Chartered Bank, and Praveen is one of the winners of DSE Solution Challenge top 10 winners. If we talk about our team, I would request the organizers, first of all, the organizers, if any one of them would like to share their experience, how was that, like from Pradyuman, Harsh, Lakshay, and Pavan, if you would like to speak something like how it has been these 36 hours, and what you would like to say at this moment.
I would like to invite Pawan, Lakshay, and Harsh for this one because I'm going to speak next. So, Pawan, you should start first.
Yeah, I think Harsh should summarize it for me. Go ahead, Harsh.
Just speak out something, anything.
Uh, it was super stoked to see that the first year and second year students were have built so good and so beautiful projects, and I was just considering myself if I was in second year at that time and what I was doing. So comparatively, you all have just achieved what means the work that you all do right now is almost equal to us. We are not like some expert or something, and the fact that you all learned everything so quickly. There were teams in the blockchain domain who didn't had any knowledge, zero knowledge of blockchain, and this was something which struck my mind. And even during mentor sessions, when mentors asked questions related to products, they answered, even first year and second year students answered it so beautifully. So this was something which kept me so interested in the hackathon, and the team members uh, seeing you all answer to each and every questions asked by mentors. So it was beautiful, and see you all in future as well, maybe sometime live. And yeah, that's it.
Pawan, anything?
No, so it was really great. I got the opportunity to mentor some of the teams, and like as Hart said, they were very well planned. Even if they were beginners, they had very clear vision about their product, how they were going to build it, and they were very great at answering the questions. So it was very great learning experience for me, like being on the other side and seeing how things are done. It was really great. Laksha, go
Lakshya?
ahead.
Yeah, I think they both have summarized it pretty well.
Okay,
Now
cool, cool,
let's
cool.
not take much time.
Okay, okay,
They are
okay.
waiting
So
for
I
results.
hope all of them have been waiting for quite some time. So we have mentors also. Some of the mentors would also like to share their experiences, how they have been like mentoring the teams, what were their queries, or how they had the overall experience. So any mentor who is present available right now would like to share anything.
Yeah, I'm Prabhat, and I
Hi,
would like to,
Prabhat.
yeah, I
Yeah.
would like to share my experiences. So, just a funny story. There's a team from first year called Fresh Devs. Okay, so for me, that's the winner of this hackathon. You know, they are too ambitious, man. They started writing entire blockchain in C. I mean, who would dare that? You know, so they might be the best C developers in our college right now because they did write something. Kanav, are you here? Are you present?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
This is the guy and his friend. They wrote, some beautiful code in C. So that was something new for me. And also you organizers, Harsh, Pavan, Lakshay, and Pradyum. I know these guys from first year, I think, and they were kids like you, and now they are organizing global level hackathons. So take motivation from them, and you guys organize it pretty well. We had all the fun, all the memes going on, and everything. In case of contingencies, also you handle them very well. And yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhat. We have Aditya also. Aditya Manchanda.
So thank you for the opportunity. First of all, actually, I would like to share this was a really great experience for me to mentor teams. There were some teams that blew my mind. They came, okay, sir, this is my idea, and I was like, okay, and what should I suggest you? I was asking them like, what should I suggest you to make it better? Because the ideas they took from, they were solving real world problems and with such precision. There were some teams who were even like, they were just new to the development part, and they were already building websites using html, css, bootstrap. And there was one team who worked using only C++, but the project, it was really innovative. Why? Because they only using a simple C++ program, they were able to hide some file. I think the team is already in top 40 also. And I mean, I was really surprised by the innovation they were doing. And guys, whosoever I got the chance to mentor, you all inspire me itself, because the work you did and the work I got a chance to mentor and see the creativity, it was really motivating. And kudos to organizers Pavan, Pradyum, Lakshay, and Harsh Badai, and sir, you also, that it was really a successful hackathon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aditya. Anyone else we have right now? Any of the mentors would like to share anything?
Am I audible?
Yes.
Kunal, you're audible. Go ahead.
So first of all, thank you so much, organizers and us, sir, for giving me this opportunity as a mentor in this hackathon. And it was a great learning for me and the which I team guided the teams. First of all, one team named Kun's team. He's the only one guy who's making petrol pump management system by his PHP and MySQL skills. That was amazing for managing a petrol pump by you can add customers and remove customers or whatever you want to with this print statement. But it was just for the beginner friendly guys. Whoever feels sad that he is not selected, it's not a for selecting, it's not a for winning. You have to just learn from something. If you learn anything from this hackathon, that is a winning or the key point for you too. That's always get experience from learning, not so be I will get swags, I will get t-shirts, I will get this goodie. So that is a key point. Notes, learning something new from everything is a practical skills is a good thing. And thank you so much, organizers, again for giving me this opportunity. And that's
Thank
all.
you so much, Kunal. I mean, he said it very right. So there's nothing about winning and losing, but it's all about learning. Any other mentor if we have?
Hi, good evening, sir. Am I
Hi,
audible?
Amardeep. Yeah, Amardeep, you're audible.
Yes, sir. First of all, thanks to all organizers for giving me an amazing opportunity, and it was really amazing to interact with the first year juniors. Like the students from first year are working on the WebD project, app development, and a lot more. And so we're just realizing that when we were in the first year, like I just even don't know like what is HTML and that parallel stuff. So they are really working great. So during this journey of 36 hours, I would like to highlight the two teams. Um, like one team was, I guess, Runtime Terror, or name was that. I don't remember whether they are from our college itself or not. So basically, like they had built a voting system. Like it was not a complete solution, but it was something like a first year or a second year student trying to develop something using the face mapping and etc. And one team was from IT second year and CSC. It was SKOL's call. So like maybe the Love is also present here. Love, are you here?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, Love is also here. So like basically Love and their team had worked on a project. Basically it was in the field of the medical. So like they had used an algorithm in ML. Like it was something parallel to mask RCNN. So like if someone is from ML domain and can realize that masking RCNN and etc., all these algorithms are something like very advanced algorithm far beyond CNN and RNN. So like these guys were working on that, so a big hats off to them. So it's overall it's amazing experience, so thank you once again for the same.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amardeep. So I hope all are covered. If anyone else is there, he or she can unmute and share the experience. But overall, it was really very great. Everything was very well planned and well structured. Now I would like to hand it over to Pradyuman, who will be taking ahead the ceremony and announcing the probable, like what the things you have been waiting for. So over to Pradyuman. So Pradyuman, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Arsh sir. So first of all, I would like to clarify that what Arsh sir said, that that lead organizer is a misnomer. No, it's not. If there was someone like we could look up to, he was Arsh sir. Like if anything goes wrong, Arsh sir, what to do? If anything, like how to do this, Arsh sir, how to do this. So he's the one under like whose leadership we could pull this off. So moving on to our next section, obviously we'll declare the results at last. So you got to keep waiting. So first of all, we'd like to tell you the judging criteria, like how your submissions were judged. So as we already discussed in the Kickstart session also, that your projects will be judged on these following factors. They were uniqueness of your solution, like how unique your solution is. I mean, there are plenty of solutions available for single problem, but your uniqueness is something which is the key for the hackathon. Now, second thing we were looking forward was the impact your project would make in real life. And the third thing was your user experience, like how the users would interact with your solutions and what experience they will be having with that involvement. So it plays a major role. Then the fourth thing was technical achievement, like what technical stacks you are using, what technical complexities you have in your project, is it feasible or not? So that was also a thing. And the last thing was the future scope, like how your project will do in future, if there is any scope for that or not. So these were the factors on which we were trying to judge your projects. I guess somebody's mic is on. Please, can you switch it off? Thank you. So yeah, as you all know, there were 3 rounds basically for your evaluation. There were round 1, round 2, and the final judgment. And the weightage, as you can see, the round 1 evaluation, it was just for the basic idea. Like you have to present your idea. What do you think a problem should be, like a problem according to you, which should be solved, and an approach, like how would you approach for solving that problem. So it has the weightage of 20% only. Then second, like round 2 evaluation, in which you were supposed to present your prototype. So that carried 30% weightage. And as you can see, the final judgment made by our judges holds 50% weightage. So this is how your projects were evaluated. So moving on to the next section, the judges. So we have judges from variety of fields, and obviously like they are experts in their fields. So first of all, we had Vinny Shadev, he's software engineer at Postman, and his experience is on another level. The expertise and the insights about the technology he has is something at a great level. And similarly, we had Vrijraj Singh also. He's Google developer expert and web and Firebase. So his expertise was a very valuable. The points he suggested, the suggestions he gave, the advices he gave was like on the next level. And then we have Dave Bell. You already know him because you attended that session, How to Ace a Hackathon, in our opening ceremony. So he's also co-founder of Hackathons International. He one of our sponsors. And then we had Richa Sharma. She has done a lot of work in data science field. So yes, these were your judges who judged your project, and all the results are like coming from them only. So moving to our next section, you were waiting for. So it's been quite a long time now, we know, because we said we'll declare the result by 12, but as you know, we were constantly keeping you updated that your projects are so innovative that every judge was taking time, and each project has been like discussed immensely upon, and all these future aspects, how you could have done better, what you have done, how you managed to pull this off. So everything was discussed in detail. So going for the result, our first category is very very unique one. So our first category is the best memes we had in our hackathon. So obviously a shout out to I am Anurag 417 and Anubhav Hawk. You two are posting great memes throughout, and the third one you already know. It was okay from organizer side. That's all I would say. So yeah, these were the best memes for the hackathon. And the timing, I would say, was amazing. So for the next thing, I would ask if everybody can switch on their cameras. Like it would be quite fun interacting with you that way, because it's quite monotonous going on the closing ceremony like this. So I would request you please switch on your cameras. That's great. Okay, so now moving on to the result. There was an announcement from DSC team that it was a neck to neck tight competition. We couldn't like just choose 3, but we have to increase our winners. So we are going to declare top 5 teams. So moving on with the result, the 5th position is backed by, I'm going to announce the team, that is 5th position is backed by Team Local Ghost. They built a college manager app, and it was like their one-stop solution for all the problems. I would request if any one of the team members is present here, they can unmute yourself after I announce your names. If anybody is present, please do that. So the team members were Ayush Vashne, Janam Sagoni, Sogani, Mudit Jain, and Manu Chitora. Their solution was a great solution, I would say, and it was very appropriate for the current scenario of the pandemic, as we all know. So anybody we have from the team would like to give a brief overview about your project? We would love to hear from you. Anybody from Local Ghost?
I think Manu is there. Manu, please unmute.
If you can give a little brief overview about your project, that would be great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Manu.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So our team local host tried to make an overall app like सर हम लोगों ने भी देखा कि मैनेजमेंट की हम लोग को काफी जरूरत है लाइक अभी रिसेंट टाइम्स में जब कॉलेजेस एंड स्कूल्स रीओपन होने लगे तो काफी केओटिक सिचुएशंस अराइज होने लगी थी कि लाइक स्टूडेंट्स इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं, काफी ज्यादा केसेस काफी ज्यादा बढ़ रहे हैं, तो उससे वहां में एक नीड अराइज होती है कि कुछ एक वन स्टॉप सॉल्यूशन हो, कुछ ऐसा कि जहां से हम लोग सब कुछ मैनेज कर सके कि आपको कब आपको आने देंगे इंस्टीट्यूट में, कब जाने देंगे, एक पर्टिकुलर स्पेस पर कितने लोग आ सकते नहीं आ सकते। तो ऐसा काफी सारी हम लोग के पास नीड्स अराइज हो रही थी जो इंस्टीट्यूट्स में हमें जरूरत थी। तो उसी को ध्यान में रखते हुए एक ओवरऑल ऐप बनाया सर। तो बेसिकली इसमें हम लोग जो है अगर आप पता कर सकते हो कि आपका अराइवल हॉस्टल में अलाउड है या नहीं, अगर आपका हॉस्टल सैनिटाइज्ड है तो ये आपको अराइवल यहाँ पर मिलेगा हॉस्टल्स में। सेकेंडली आप पता कर सकते हो कि आपका वैक्सीनेशन स्टेटस क्या है, कितने कॉलेज में वैक्सीनेटेड स्टूडेंट्स हो चुके हैं। थर्डली हम लोग सर लाइक अभी प्रेजेंट टाइम में कोविड का सीन चल रहा है, तो अगर आपको सिंपल लाइक कोई और लाइक फीवर के अलावा कुछ और आपको प्रॉब्लम है तो आप डायरेक्टली जा सकते हो डिस्पेंसरी, लेकिन आपको इस टाइम पर अलाउ नहीं करेंगे, ऐसे ही कोई भी नहीं जा सकता। तो उसके लिए भी हमने यहाँ पर रिक्वेस्ट पोर्टल बनाया है। आप सिम्टम्स पहले वहां पर इनपुट करो, यदि फीवर या इससे रिलेटेड कुछ है तो आपको स्पेशल अरेंजमेंट्स के साथ डिस्पेंसरी ले जाया जाएगा, और अगर उसके अलावा कोई सिम्टम्स है तो आप डायरेक्टली अपॉइंटमेंट लेकर डिस्पेंसरी जा सकते हैं। तो ये सर काफी सारी चीजें इसमें इन्वॉल्व है, और मेन इसका जो पॉइंट है सर लाइक एडमिन पैनल होगा इसमें और होगा स्टूडेंट पैनल। तो स्टूडेंट पैनल के थ्रू आप अपना कॉलेज के थ्रू लॉगिन कीजिए, आपको जो भी सर्विस यूज करनी है लाइक आप उसकी एप्लीकेशन या रिक्वेस्ट डालिए। सेकेंडली जो एडमिन पैनल होगा उसके थ्रू आपकी रिक्वेस्ट अप्रूव या रिजेक्ट होंगी। तो सर ये एक ओवरऑल मैनेजमेंट हो जाएगा कॉलेज की एक्टिविटीज का।
Correct. Yeah.
ये आइडिया था।
Very good. Very good. Thanks for giving us this intro, Manu.
Thank
So
you so much, sir.
now we can move on to the next one. So the fourth position. The fourth position is backed by the team MedScan, and it is like a DigiLocker for healthcare, recording all the status of the patients, their history, and everything in a digital format. So it was a very beautiful solution, and I must say their UI was very smooth, and the team members were Atharv Khetkar, Atharv Peshkar, and Yash Moharir. Anybody from the team available here would like to give a brief intro?
Yeah, I'm Atharva Peshkar and we also have Yash Morer here. So MedScan is basically a DigiLocker solution. What we do is that the biggest trouble that people have is maintaining a lot of paperwork related to their hospital visits, the medications that they have been administered, the vaccines or other things that they have taken. And this difficulty is not only among the patients but also among the hospitals. And this discrepancy of sharing data, it is a problem because it causes misidentification of patients and in turn costs 250,000 people their lives annually because they have been identified incorrectly. So what we have done is we have created this application where each patient is allocated a unique patient ID when he's registered. So even if he visits multiple hospitals in a row, all the patient data that is stored on that MedScan application is available to every hospital that he visits. And the patient himself, they can also keep a track of all the things that they have taken or all the medicines that they have administered through their application itself. So this creates a seamless data sharing service between hospitals and the patients themselves. Also, we can track specimens that are moving throughout the hospital premises and laboratories for testing so that these specimens are not these specimens are also identified correctly. Yeah, so this was the solution MedScan.
Great one, I would say. It was a very nice solution and obviously a very practical one. Thank you, Atharva. So now moving on to the next one, the third position. The third position is backed by the team Unique. And this team had an idea of a smart attendance monitoring system for tracking each and every activity of a target of any targeted people. So his attendance system is like very smart. We saw this in action in this his tutorial video also. So it was a great one, I would say. So the team members were Saurav Sarkar and Rupam Sao. Do we have anybody here from the team?
Hello, sir. I'm Rupam.
Okay, Rupam, can you please give us a little intro about your project?
So this project is basically tracking any employee, I mean every employee or teachers or everyone who are giving their service. So if they do any mistake or intentionally they do anything wrong, so this information will be shared with the higher authority. Suppose a teacher is having a class from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. in a particular day, suppose Monday, in room number 10. So if he be late or if he get out early from the room, this particular information will be shared with the higher authority, and his HOD sir or anyone who is higher in the higher authority can get this information and can take immediate action.
Okay, that was a great project, and judges loved your project, I would say. It was a nice project. Thank you, Rupam. Okay, so now moving on to our runner-up. So the runner-up team is Team Dev Dudes. They designed a note capsule on top of blockchain, and their concept is like just write and forget to take care of security, because obviously security in blockchain is something on another level. So the team members were Akshay Upadhyay, Ashish Jain, Rohit Kumawat, Ayush Khandelwal, and Ayush Goel. Do we have anybody here for the brief intro team? Anybody from the winning team available here?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
My name is Akshay Upadhyay. I'm the team leader.
Yeah, Akshay, continue.
Thank you for this opportunity. And so we designed a note capsule based on this blockchain system. As you know, many people take notes on this online portals or platforms. So the problem is we take notes about private information or something, but these information are like stored on the central servers of this, so we can't like blindly trust them, so that way we designed this blockchain based note taking system so that people can uh, share their or privacy private notes on the blockchain, and they can retrieve their notes on the go, so no problem to do privacy. Yeah.
Okay, so congratulations, Akshay and team.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations to all these winners. And now the time has come for the final overall winner. And the first prize goes to the team MD Hackers. They designed Any Help, and it is a great solution. Judges loved this one. Their concept was about a pet away from home. Basically, their idea is that if you can't afford a pet due to any reason, like any reason, then you can virtually adopt a pet at any NGO, and you can interact with them. And there are many things which I would request the team members to describe. So the team members were Rishav Naskar, Madhav Panikar, Sahil Harjai, Divya Sri, and Ritvik Gupta. Congratulations, guys, for the first prize. And anybody from the team would like to give us a brief intro, please?
Hello.
Yeah, Sahil.
Sahil to बोल दे. Hello. Thank you very much. It was a great experience. As it was only a second hackathon only, and like this idea, we were working on the idea like really, but 2-3 days before only we were working on the idea to be more like unique and to be much more unique. And Rishabh was who came up with the idea because we all actually had pets. So yeah, I mean, in this, sorry, I'm short of words. Rishabh, can you tell?
Sure, sure.
Actually, we never
Yeah.
thought of winning. So I mean, yeah. So basically, we were working on the idea like a couple of days before. So yeah. So yeah. So at first we thought of like implementing website and app, but then anyway. So I'll just explain the idea. So basically, it's like like a month ago, it was like a breeding time for dogs, right? So what I noticed is there are like 4 puppies who got who were born in my backyard.
and then there was no one to take care of them, right? So I petted them, like I feed every day and I take care of them. So not only like in my home, there are puppies like everywhere. So in this season, so what I am thinking is, right, not everyone like me takes care of them, right? So there must be animals like who need help but then they don't get it, right? So so the point is, there are pet lovers like me. There are many pet lovers out there, but then they don't have time in their life because they're busy, or maybe they don't have space in their homes, right? But they want to have a pet in their lives. So the point is, uh, why not give them an opportunity to have a pet, but just not at their home, right? The pet will be at some NGO or maybe at some other trusted person's home who's going to take care of that person, of that pet. But the person himself will be paying for that pet. He will be seeing what the pet is doing. He can get live feed, he can get videos, photos. He can actually also do video call, which we couldn't implement in this app because of the shortage of time. So yeah, that's basically, that sums up the app. Actually a lot more, because but I'm not able to try explain properly because I'm kind of excited right now. Okay.
Okay, no issues. Congratulations, guys, for getting the first position. You guys really deserve it. The idea was implemented very beautifully. I would request Arsh sir to, what do you like to say about like to the winners and the teams who couldn't make it to the top five? Arsh sir, please.
Yeah, as I already mentioned, guys, you all are winners. Like, it's not about that these top five we have chosen as winners, but everybody who participated, I mentioned it in the very beginning, even the message that was circulated, it was said that it's all about learning. So if you have learned anything out of this hackathon, then you are a winner. If you have interacted with somebody, if you have networked with somebody, then you are a winner. If you have got to like get some inputs to your project, get your projects in a better way, then you are a winner. So everybody who has come here, like, you are apart from the crowd. There are a lot of people who read the message but they didn't participate, but you came up, you did some work, and you gained something, so you're a winner. So there's nothing about winning or losing. These are just maybe not this one but the next hackathon, and this was just the start or the initiation. So take it on a positive note, take this to be a very good initiation. Try participating in every hackathon that, like, not every but any where you get time, where you have sufficient time, but and you are more excited, you get a good team. Try participating in these hackathons, and probably, like, it's not about winning or losing, but it's just about participating. And one day definitely there will be a day then when you will be in the first, second, third, if you're not now. So please don't lose your heart, or please don't be sad by the results. There is nothing about losing. Like, somebody was a bit better than yours, maybe this we can say, but your idea was also very bad, very good. So just stay calm, and like, don't just go behind like my idea is not the winner, but these were the results that have been chosen by the judges. Might be there might be, yeah, like, you might be feeling like my idea was also good, but don't just worry. This was a good learning experience, I believe, for all of you, and just move on and try participating in all the hackathons that come in your way, and you'll have really amazing things. Like, if you are in your first year or second year, there are a lot of opportunities coming up for you. From my side, all the best, and my good wishes to all the winning teams, as well as to the organizers, mentors, everybody who was the part of this hackathon and who had made this hackathon successful. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Good luck. All the best. Over to you, Pradyuman.
Okay, thank you, Arsh sir. As I can see in the chat, there are many things coming in. So yeah, one thing I would like to tell you, there was a very unique concept just after the deadline of the submission, that we had a bounty session where each team was allowed to view all the submissions, and they could, if they find anything which is like a misconduct or something, they were to report it. Obviously, we got lots of reports. So this was a very unique concept, because what happens generally in hackathons is, like, just at the time of when we declare the results, there are like, people don't take it positively. I mean, we are pitching our idea for beginner friendly hackathon. We are talking about learning, but still there are some people who don't understand all these concepts. They don't take it positively. They are very negative about it. But the chat section, I can see you guys are amazing. I'm honestly, like last night when we were shortlisting your projects, the team had a very hard time. Like we were discussing again and again, like how to shortlist these guys. Every idea is so amazing, and the way you guys have taken things like so positively, it is. I mean, I am beyond, like I don't have words how to express my gratitude to all of you hackers. So thanks a lot to you guys. You did a great job, and thank you to you also. Like you did an amazing job. So obviously, if still anybody is having any issues with the results, so as we already mentioned, that after the time that bounty session is ended, after that there will be no queries entertained about the plagiarism or anything. So that is all, and we are like very happy to see the way you guys are taking it positively. Like I'm seeing it for the first time, guys. Like this is something I will never forget. So thank you. Then the next thing we have. Thank you very much for participating, and thank you for being here. And for what next, we promise you a new version of Hack Month of Learning, HackMoL 3.0, and we'll try to make it even bigger, even funnier, even more interactive. So that's all from Team DSC. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. And sorry. So there was a query about the goodies, everything which comes after hackathon, the goodies. So, okay, so goodies including the certificate and coupons will be delivered directly to your mail ID. And obviously it would take some time. So please give us some time for that. Whenever we get all these deliverables from our sponsors, we have no use for that because you deserve all those things. So when we receive it, you will get it directly in your mail IDs. And the winners of Code Chef R will soon get a link in their mail IDs to claim their prizes, like those 6 Code Chef R's, and winners for them will get their goodies delivered at your home. Then obviously the winners, all the winners who are getting something, even everyone, all the participants who are getting something, you can share your stories with us, your stories with your goodies. You can tag DSC and ITJ, and obviously you can make us organizers jealous that we couldn't participate. So that is all from our side, guys. Thank you very much, and we had a great time with you. Without you all, it wouldn't be have been possible. So thank you. That's all from our side. Thank you very much. Okay. So can you tell us? Okay.